So, here we have the new fence around the water storage tank at the BMX track. And we knew the town was watching the videos, but this proves that they realized they needed to do something. As you see, nothing's been done about the water pipe. The gasket hasn't been replaced on the left. Everything's got a cant to it to the right because when that water leaked for 5 years, it basically caused everything to settle. But the town's not going to do anything about it till somebody makes them, because they don't do anything until they have to. But the real reason why I came up here is sometimes on these YouTubes I think if I type stuff it's not quite the same as if I tape it. So I talked to my attorney about the incident with the town of Apple Valley public works truck driving up to me, and the comments that they made and the physical intimidation that they did with the vehicle. And there's some kind of BS that if they didn't know they were being taped, I can't make it public, which I don't understand that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the tape up to the intimidation physically with the vehicle, and I'm going to play the part where I get a sarcastic "have a nice day," and at that point I pick up the camera and I catch them, and you can see it's a town truck, in the mirror of my truck as they drive away, until this legal stuff, because it doesn't make sense. I thought if you were in a public place you could film publicly, but the attorney's saying no. So understand that the first video is me sitting at the Horseman Center minding my own business. When they start driving, I start filming. I'm making little comments throughout the video as he drives towards me. Then when I'm threatened vehicularly, I'm going to, before that, I'm going to stop the tape, and then I will start it back up as you'll hear him say, "Have a nice day." Because at that point there's no way to identify the person. I may be pushing it as far as legal standpoint, but I really don't care, because this shows you the mentality of the town of Apple Valley, how they think they can intimidate everybody, and I'm personally not going to let them get away with it. So hopefully that makes sense, and maybe I'll put a little, I think it's called a slide at the end, explaining it again. But basically I'm just trying to explain that I was doing nothing but sitting in my vehicle in a public park. They came straight to me. They acted the way they did. They spoke the way they did. And they left. And there were other cars in the parking lot, which basically means that they'll say, well, we were everybody. It's like, no, you weren't everybody. It was me. They know who I am. Okay? So I hope it comes out the way I want it to. See ya. So these guys are driving around and pretty much thinking that they know who I am, because all they do is just keep driving in circles. And they sit back and watch me. Sure will.
Have a good day.
Yep, they definitely know who I am. Well, that was interesting. I just had a, I don't know if you'd call it a meeting, call it a altercation, but basically I've been sitting here for about half an hour and I noticed the Town of Apple Valley Public Works truck was just driving around, just going in really weird places. And so he was sitting over by the permanent bathroom, the one that's built out of block, and when he left there, for some reason, I turned on my camera and I was filming him, and he made a left-hand turn, and if you listen to my video where I'm filming the truck, I'm making comments about how, basically what I'm saying right now. And darn, if that guy didn't drive straight up to me. He made his left, and he came right at me, and I gotta say, he did some things that were inappropriate. He made some comments that were inappropriate. And I'm going to see an attorney, because it's obvious that the town sent their little goon squad over to intimidate me. Apparently they don't like what I'm doing, and they're little messengers. They're goons, as I want to refer to them. Let me know how they felt about it and what was going to happen if I didn't stop. So unfortunately, I had to take the camera and put it down to where he couldn't see it. So I have video coming towards me, then the video disappears as I put it camera down, because I knew if he saw the camera he'd change his attitude, because I knew exactly why he was coming over here. And so as he drove away, I lifted up the camera and I got film of the town truck leaving in my side rear view mirror on the driver's side. So this will be interesting. I'm gonna go talk to an attorney and see what I can do with this. But it's obvious Frank Robinson is not happy, and I'm sorry. All I'm doing is just exposing the truth. And apparently I'm ruffling some feathers, I'm pissing some people off, and I'm sure they're going to find a way to try to make me pay for it. But that would be your good old boy politics. This is exactly why you have to get new blood into the city council, because these guys start thinking they own the city, that they can do whatever they want. They're beyond reproach. Cutting the lock in the vault owned by Liberty's Utilities was a fine prime example. And that's pretty much it. So, since the town wants to up the game a little bit, I think what I'm going to do here at the end of my video is I'm going to offer $1,000 payout to anybody who can get me a video, and I'll accept audio, of any inappropriate activities going on at the town of Apple Valley, California. So anybody out there that's watching this YouTube that knows somebody who works at the town, if any employees of the town are listening to this, if it's good enough, I will pay you $1,000 cash for anything that's an inappropriate activity at the town of Apple Valley that you get on video, or I'll just take audio. Okay? There you go. That'd be the town of Apple Valley. I can't think of anything cute to say because I'm just in awe that they just did that. I mean, they came right towards me, came to me, like I showed you in the video, or at least I videoed the other cars in the parking lot, and they never went to anybody else in the parking lot. And then they ended it with a cute little salutation like, "Have a good day," with a little sarcastic look on their face. Okay, town of Apple Valley, where it's a better waste of life.